we're going to find out how we're actually doing against other countries, and that is critically important. I have 4 children in the state sector. I have been utterly shocked at the ambitionlessness of Scottish education. I think that we consign a lot of state school kids to poor outcomes. I think we expect very little of them. I think that the closing the attainment gap policy was obviously very laudable, but the reality is it has had destructive effects because we have held back the excellence agenda for fear that the gap will increase. And what we have attempted to do, because of the targets that exist and what has naturally happened, I think, in schools across the country, and it certainly happened in my kids' school, is that the attainment gap is being closed by those at the top rather than raising those at the bottom. And that does absolutely nobody any good whatsoever. It is linked actually to what Sandy Begbie was saying about no wrong path, because he's absolutely 100% right. But what we've spent far too much time doing is trying to push people into a particular path, like university, for instance, and implying that if you don't take that path, somehow something has gone badly wrong. It's not the case at all. And actually, this is a much more fundamental question about Scottish education now. We say it's about the economy, stupid, and yes, that's right. Actually, it's all about education, because the biggest long-term risk to Scotland's economy is not what we've talked about in the past about investment in renewables. It's not whether Hamza Yusuf is committed to capitalism or whether it's not. It is our education system. It's about what we're producing at school level. And there are massive question marks by parents. There are massive question marks by teachers about whether, and massive question marks by the business community and the employers in this country, as to whether our education system is not just excelling, but is actually even remotely up to scratch.